So here we are in the second episode of Midnight Suns, and we will continue exactly where we left off, which is back in the home base, about to do the next mission. And I'm quite excited to see where will the story take us next, especially after what happened in the previous episode. And here we are. Okay, before I jump into the mission, let's just jump into the mission for now. Why not? Let's select it. And it's the Faustian bargain. We will receive Gamma Coil and Artifact already then.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
The heroes have identified an abandoned warehouse where Hydra may be operating. Blade and the Hunter join Captain Marvel to investigate. Everybody is level 2 already. Let's jump into it. I don't think I have any combo cards just yet. And I don't think I have any combat items either, so let's just jump into it.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me it's pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
I really like Blade's costume and voice.
Stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say less.
Let's just jump into it.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
There we go. I wanna go straight into the action today, I suppose.
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
One of them conveniently standing next to an explosive barrel. You'll have to see it. Let's defeat the
I've always
enemies.
considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Okay, well, we don't have any knockbacks at the moment, which is quite unfortunate. I can, however, do chain over here.
Time to bleed.
Also bless you for the sneeze, Vonix. Then I can do another chain. Let's do like so. That one perished.
Centuries ago.
It's nice, nice. Let's see. We can do quick attack. Ooh, let's do this. It's another kill. Let's do this as well. Apparently it can reach. It's nice, nice. Cannot perform this action, that's alright. Let's do quick attack.
That was something.
I can kill him. Sure, why not? Another KO. Let's switch to Captain Marvel. She can not do that. Blade cannot do that. Hunter probably either. Let's end the turn. I think that's about everything we can do at the moment.
That's still not gonna be enough.
Don't think I will forget that. Reinforcements inbound.
It did indeed perish. Tactics mode allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield and the condition of enemy units. Activate tactics.
I've never been one to buy into the science
Sync
of magic,
LT.
but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Ooh.
That's one hell of a move.
Think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
This should hit all three of them, which is nice.
Ready up.
Two of them were KO'd. You'll have to see it. I don't have enough heroism for knockback, unfortunately. Blade doesn't have enough to do stuff either. I do like how you can see inside of the... I'm gonna redraw the heal because I'm not gonna use the heal. It's a knee strike. We can finish this guy with it. There we go.
Could have made that so much worse.
Forceful knockback. Let's do it this way. That's a double KO right there. And only one enemy remains, which is this guy right here. I am out of card plays though, so let's end the turn. Alrighty.
possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
I don't really have any good cards. I can do a quick attack, I suppose. Wait, over there.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Heroism level 1. I don't have enough to do anything. And I cannot redraw, so let's end the turn.
Does someone feel a breeze?
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
Okay, I can use Make 'em Bleed, I suppose. I really need some lower powered cards. Knockback would be good, maybe. Ah, that guy is too far away. Guy is way too far away. That's alright. Let's do knockback over here.
Not a problem.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Captain Marvel binary. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. And she will lose her binary state once all of her block has been removed. Cool. Let's do this.
Watch and...
That's all of them.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
Get her!
So she basically just absorbed it. Recover Hydra artifact. Retrieve the mysterious artifact from the truck. Retrieve Hydra's shield guard's protection to access the truck. Use the recover artifact card to secure the artifact.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Any objective that is protected cannot be completed. Reduce the Hydra shield guards broke to 0 to order in order to break protection. Okay.
No issues so far.
Alrighty then. Seems like a good plan. Let's do slash. You are standing in a weird spot. This will be a double kill, so let's do it this way. Nice.
You are lucky
Oh.
to still be breathing.
It wasn't a double kill, never mind, never mind. To do the shield reducing thingy. Quick attack, let's use it on this guy.
I'm still in my prime.
Late level up. You love to see it. We have some really powerful cards, but we don't really have enough heroism to use them. Forceful knockback, there we go. If I do it over here and aim him into the explosive, that should be fun. Nice.
Is that truly your best?
Now we got the Fist of Radiance, which is also knockback related. Maybe let's just go for the easy prey, I suppose. Another KO. I can redraw something. Let's try redrawing this. Out of play cards. And I am out of heroism. So let's just end the turn.
Never surrender!
Their persistence is irritating.
A little woozy.
Reinforcements. No issue whatsoever. A hero is dazed and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before the dazed effect wears off.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
I'm on.
These are some huge shields. Let's see. Forceful knockback. Let's do it this way. That destroys the shield. And we got level up. Which means now we can recover the artifact. I'm gonna do it with the blade though. Common artifact, there we go. A supply crate has been recovered. Defeat the remaining enemies.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
I am out of card plays. I just noticed. So let's end the turn.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Be fun. My character is almost dead though. My character actually died. It's not good.
Clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
So enemy area attacks will go off at the end of the turn. Use move or an ability to move any nearby heroes to safety. Okay. Seems easy enough. Let's do... I don't really have any good attacks. Holy moly, this one is huge HP wise. Let's kill this guy.
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
We are in quite the bad situation, that's for sure. Let's try to redraw this. Lifesteal. Let's try to redraw this. One step ahead. Doesn't really help much, to be honest. Well. Is there any way for me to attack two people at once? Maybe if I place... Captain Marvel over. Oh, this costs 2. This costs 1. This is not close enough to anyone. Man, this is a fortunate circumstance. Let's place her over here. Man, I miscalculated. I need you over here. There we go. Another KO. I don't know what one step ahead will do, so let's just use it. It should give us +2 heroism. Can use revive on Hunter. There we go, back into action. I can heal myself, which gives me heroism. I just now noticed that some cards have at the bottom +2. So we should definitely prioritize using those. To knock back. Knock him into this, or... I mean, he's already basically dead. I cannot move. What if I use... Well, I cannot use blade. Let's just do knockback on this guy and move him into the crate, I suppose. There we go, 44 damage, decent.
That's a neat trick.
Oh yeah, we need to end the turn, I forgot.
Is that really your best?
Not bad, not bad.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even.
Let's use heal to get
By
heroism.
now, I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Let's do quick attack. Oh, this guy, I suppose.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
That's another KO. Let's do stake on this guy. Lovely.
They can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
That should be it.
You were too weak for this fight.
We've done it!
Not gonna lie, that went poorly, but we did it.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Mission rating 1 star. Dang. Finished in 8 turns. Heroes knocked out 1, which gives you -10. Okay. Yeah, I figured that went poorly, but you know what? We are still learning. So I'm not too crazy about it anyways. And we don't need perfect ratings across the board, you know. Shazam used to be Captain Marvel, indeed, indeed.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
It's my puppy.
Let's see. How did this work again?
Yeah. Oh, where'd my puppy go? My puppy disappeared. No. No, he was right here. Oh my god, I lost my puppy. This is heavily unfortunate, holy moly. Let's check out the super link. So what's new? What's new? What's new? What's new? This is new. Daily Google repost bot. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monster upon the city. Garage Bleecker Street manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider-Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about the disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into no house? Garish, by the ancient one who runs this paper, Mephisto. Figures I'm not even mentioned in the article. Have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? Still nothing, but based on the police band radio chatter we intercepted, it said they are closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they are stopping for a slice. Everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say googaloo. Indeed, I met a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So Spider-Man, not that easy. These boys move too damn fast. Keep at it, even in New York, those two stand out. Interesting. Nico Minoru says, swooping in at the last second to save the day, leading away the carnivorous sludge monster to keep NIC safe. Just gonna say he's the astounding Spider-Man. He had too many words. Don't let those words on the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, looks like somebody made a friend. More like an enemy of an enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. There is that all Avenger, tolerate your spooky strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going for this monster team spirit. Blade cares. I have to go train. I don't know if I like these. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the posts. But I don't know if I like the comments on them. They feel kind of out of character, to be honest. Well, not completely out of character, but it's hard to picture like Stephen Strange, you know, commenting on a Twitter ripoff underneath some Daily Bugle post, for example. Carol Denvers says, the paintings in my room keep floating around. Anything I can do? I'm trying to read and all that hovering makes it hard to concentrate. Again, it goes to show Seraphimian incantations are good for nothing. Perhaps Faraliani would yield more permanent results. Whatever you say, can you make it stop? Can you bear it a while longer? My presence is required in the forge for a particularly sensitive refinement. No sweat, I'll cover them with sheets or something. Can someone else from the spooky crew help her out, preferably before Carol angers the possessed paintings? Too late, they are agitated. I'll be in the wardroom until this gets resolved. How curious, when I arrived the paintings were back calmed and in their proper place. You can thank me later. Interesting. I wonder when will we start getting keys for the arcane chests, to be honest. Also level 3. I have an upgraded slash. This is where I can choose cards, I suppose. With the edit deck button, but I don't have quite the ability yet. Still though, good to know. Good to know indeed. I don't know where my puppy went. And I suppose we need to respond to message. Oh yeah, we can do this. Nico Minoru. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico, in case nobody gave you the rundown of how the spark works. Blade and Cap Marvel just filled us in, freaky stuff, especially Faustus, and then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Thank you, Nico, but I am tired. Shake the door, someone's there. Who could it be? I hope it's my dog.
Hunter, I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a midnight sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Ooh, so we are making a new friend, Nico. She seems nice. I think she will be quite a nice friend. Let's go explore, I suppose. She's over there. I think I should be able to make some new crafting though. There is my dog. Hello there. Can I pet you? Praise?
Good girl, Charlie.
I cannot pet her when she's in the living room, apparently. Interestingly enough. All the doors are closed, so let's just look around. This one is open. I wonder if you can go and actually find what the others are doing. Like this one over here. What are you doing over here?
Nico's got a rite of initiation waiting for you in the common room. Don't keep Nico waiting. She hates waiting.
No, I didn't. I like your underwear. And thank you for tickling my cookie. Hello, hello, gift.
Those that tasted the bite of his sword named him.
Give it biscuit enjoyer.
I hope you are doing well, gift shop. It's always nice to see you come by. Sounds like the audio is doubled again. Yeah, I'm not sure what is causing it, to be honest. I'm just glad it doesn't affect the game and the microphone. Seems to be only the redeems that are affected. I have like no clue what could be causing it. Truly a mystery. Let's do some crafting. I think we should... Oh, we cannot. It's not possible. Well,
this ham looks like it wants to tell me a funny joke.
So Dr. Faustus tried to drop a warehouse on you? Ugh, that guy is so lame. Talk about a prototypical follower. Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Okay.
It's cool. I can wait.
Friendship XP gain. Watching a movie. Let's do it.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
What about your father?
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I never saw Lilith as my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Okay. I can give her a gift. I have a vase. I remember I gained this vase somewhere. I don't remember where though. Certain gifts are better suited to some heroes than others. Use what you know to pick the best gifts. I don't know if she would like a vase, but let's try it out.
I really needed that.
Ooh, she really needed that. We got lucky. She loved the activity, liked the gift, and we received common Abby outfit and common Abby outfit tank top black. Cool.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
Alrighty then, I will take you up on that offer.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
It seems powerful but limited.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
Okay, can I also
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
The other question, which is how does it work exactly?
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
Okay, can I ask about the runaways?
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
How did you become a team?
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Alrighty then. There are some more questions though.
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Okay, where are the runaways today?
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Alrighty then, I should go.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
For sure. That was nice.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
I do love the amount of dialogues in this game, especially because they feel really well thought out. It's just nice. Do we have any new messages or anything? Doesn't seem like it. You also love it when there is lots of chatting in games. Yeah, it really adds depth to the characters. Tapered candle, common gift. Perfect. We can definitely give that to someone. Eventually.
I'm sure you'll want to rest, but we should discuss our next move as soon as possible.
Is there anything else I can pick up and gift to someone? Because as we just learned, that seems to be the main way of obtaining friendship. Feels kind of weird to be stealing stuff from within the building and giving it away, but if it works, it works, you know. If it works, it works. Doesn't seem like I can interact with anything else. Let's just speak with the caretaker, I suppose.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Were they really that good?
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
This is too hard for you.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff. The Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit. A powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So I can choose. I'm not sure what to choose, because based on my comic book knowledge, I should say you made the right choice. But based on the in-game storytelling so far, I think the first option would be better suited. It's kind of a hard decision to make right here. I'm gonna go with what I think my character would say in this position, in this universe at the moment.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as hunter moves down either path. So in other words, if you wanna see everything this game has to offer, you have to do 2 playthroughs. One will be good, one will be evil. I kind of made the decision already to be the good one, so I assume it will have some consequences later on. Pretty cool though.
I remember when I used to go out on these missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done.
Follow Charlie to Agatha's shrine. What a good dog. You can sprint while outside. I will just walk. I don't need to sprint, to be honest. The dog is not that fast anyways. That's the shrine. There are some shrooms. Agatha Harkness. Talk to Agatha. Let's do it.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Alrighty then, follow Agatha. Another shroom though. To get those shrooms going. What the heck is this? Examine.
What is it, Charlie? Find something?
New haven discovered. The dry void. There are numerous haven locations on the Abbey grounds. Once discovered, a haven can be used for a special daytime hangout with a hero where the friendship rewards are increased. Each haven can be used only once. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. Alrighty then. That is quite interesting. I can now pet you, let's go.
Hello, my sweet girl.
If I make the button doesn't do anything. Still pretty cool though. Ooh, another shroom. There are shrooms everywhere.
Looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Lady then?
The portal awaits.
Portal awaits. I guess let's jump into it. Trial of the Elder Gods Ostur. Open the way to locations, but recommended player level 1. My current level is 3. Let's begin. Should be easy enough. Already surpassed that level, so should be fine.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
So, I assume this is basically telling us that from now on we can summon our doggo into a battles. That's pretty cool. Beat all enemies.
Ashtor was sometimes called the Giver of Justice. You can expect a fair fight. Or at least her idea of one.
On KO, draw a card.
Now that was something.
Apply 2 marked to each enemy in an area. I'm not sure what that means, but let's do it over here. Marked.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay. Forceful knockback in any direction. Discard a random card. Let's not do that just yet. Let's use normal knockback first.
You were too weak for this fight.
I'm not sure what marked does. For the next 2 turns, reference a card play when KO'd. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Let's do forceful knockback.
No mercy for the servants.
Another double KO, you love to see it.
Your mother abandoned you.
We can do quick attack or heal. We don't need to heal. Let's do this. Let's do this. Seems like they are easy to KO. This is still just the first turn. Can I switch to Charlie? I can. Let's move Charlie over here. Cannot perform this action, requires 2. Let's heal my Charlie. There we go. Now Charlie should be able to do the jump. Cannot perform this action, why not? Well, in that case, let's end the turn. Maybe Charlie cannot jump over obstacles. I suppose.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Leave some for the rest of us.
That was easy.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Cool. That was nice. I wonder if all the trials are in this area. Hunter, Rise of the Midnight Suns. Cool. Cool. We are roughly, if I count previous episode, 4 hours into the game, and still kind of in the tutorial in a way. And I really enjoy it so far. Let's enter the cavern and see what the heck is going on over here. Maybe we can find some treasure to give to our friends. Would be nice. How do I get back up? Can I jump? Don't think I can jump. What's this? Moon Seal, Elder Artifact. February 13, 2020. Agatha was just as surprised as I was when it happened. Those shrines out on the grounds, the blood magic. You are not supposed to just walk right in there, but once again, well, here we are. She told me not to worry, but how can I not worry? Trying to gain the blessing of Oshtur without facing her trial.
Zoinks! It's the gay blade!
I didn't even know what I was looking for, really. Just some way I could help. Whatever. At least now I can get into Magic's room when she locks me out. It do be the gay blade, you are correct, Vonix. Especially in this scenario. Place item. Bone seal.
This looks like a
I acquired achievement, Word of Power. Oshtur's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds which are locked by magical means. Cool.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Oshtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Arcane levels. The hunter has increased their arcane levels successfully using Words of Power. Exploring the Abbey grounds and even petting Charlie will grant arcane knowledge, which can increase the hunter's arcane level. At higher arcane levels, the hunter will gain increasingly powerful rewards from the Abbey grounds and arcane chests. Cool. Cool. Let's go check what's up here. Words of Power are magical incantations the hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. To use a Word of Power, hold RT. Oh. Well. There we go.
Goddess of Order approves.
There is another chest that we cannot open quite yet. Unless I can do this. Yeah,
Gods
I
are fickle.
didn't figure it would work, but might as well try, you know? Might as well try. I don't see any other collectibles, so let's go.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Alrighty then. So, we unlocked the exploration, I suppose. Also, we can pet the dog again. Now we know it actually increases our arcane powers as well. Somehow. Good. Yep, I did get arcane knowledge out of that. What happens if I do it again? Ah, nothing else already. I figured it wouldn't be infinite. Interact. Room upgrades. I don't know if I should waste my hard-earned money on these. Maybe later. Maybe later. Do I have any new shirts? Ah, I don't... What's this? Combat outfit on. Eyeshadow. I'm actually tempted to put some eyeshadow on there. Make the eyes bit more emo-ish, you know. Ooh, I can be naked. That's a sexy man right there, holy moly. Glad to be playing as him, that's for sure. Head prop? What the heck is a head prop? Headband. Royalty. Ooh, mask. We can simulate COVID era in-game. Ooh, combat outfit. Ooh, now we're talking. Borderline. What's this borderline? Requirements unmet. Research the borderline suite. You actually need to research it. And it has passive abilities. And it doesn't show me how it looks, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. I'm not gonna be messing with it right now, but eventually I'm definitely gonna customize stuff a bit more, that's for sure. New daily bugle post. Heist of the century, sometimes last evening, every diamond belonging to the crown jewels of the United Kingdom were replaced with exact gold replicas. Authorities have no leads on how the perpetrators accessed the heavily guarded Tower of London, stole 4 billion worth of diamonds and left no trace behind. What's the news here? The jewels are a little less shiny. No CCTV footage. I'll bet those diamonds turned into the coal. If they were stolen, I'm inclined to agree with Blade. If there is some sort of diamond plague, we have much bigger problems. Fewer options for the wing of starlets. Some very powerful computers rely on diamond to operate. Central pulls information from those supercomputers. That is not good. What will we do if there is a diamond plague? Invest in Abacus features. Abacus futures? My language barrier is beginning to tongue twist me once again. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I will definitely upgrade this loom later.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Okay.
Hey, look who's awake.
I like you.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He loved this place. Sorry if I went a little heavy on the aftershave, but it's not easy covering up sulfur, you know?
I'm pretty sure I heard the dialogue in the previous episode though. Ooh, well, let's go talk to Doctor Strange, I suppose. Sure, there is something cool.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Well, sounds like a plan. Let's jump into it.
Whatever artifact is inside, it's better off in our hand. If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
We got a choice. Destroy anything with Hydra's fall tamed. Would it really give us an advantage? I want you to make something powerful. Let's go with that. So then again, I'm not sure what to choose here. I'm gonna
the
go
two
with
of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare.
I'm gonna talk with Tony real quick.
Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts anyway.
What have you brought me today?
Time to do some crafting. Also, thank you for the coffee. I did indeed take a sip. Studying artifacts unlocks more powerful research projects at the Forge and generates significant resources for use in ability upgrades and crafting. So, let's study this.
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. Fascinating. This artifact is mundane in every conceivable way. This really isn't the ideal environment for these parchments. One misplaced ember and that'll be all she wrote.
Research projects take 1 day to complete but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items and hero outfits. With 3 missions with Blade. So we can either do 1 for Captain Marvel or 1 for Doctor Strange. Weaving magic and science is fine in theory, but in practice, well, there isn't much practice. However, if we were work together, Tony and I might be able to fabricate some pretty powerful items to help you in combat. We will get item bench, forge schematic, craft powerful single-use combat items. Or we can do war games. Carol says we need to up our game to meet this new threat.
Just as well without you loitering back there.
As usual.
Steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to.
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my secrets anyway.
Whoa, wait a minute. Can it be? Did you just make a suit joke?
I didn't hurt its feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so proud I could be here for this moment.
I'm glad you're amused.
Well, they are bonding over there. As usual, she's right, but to do more in combat, we'll need to do more down here in the War Forge. A self-learning AI workstation running endless combat situations might help me make better use of this coil stuff. And it will increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. Honestly, I think this is the better choice of the 2, so let's go with this one.
I have always found that area of research interesting.
Research is now in progress. Return to the forge tomorrow morning for the results.
Got more
Gamma
coil?
coil. Let's do analysis.
This should be quick. Another natural mystery box. Good to think. I got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or
Brings the cost of a random heroic card in your hand to 0. Target is targeting plus 8 damage. I can breathe. I really like the Cosmic Rail, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna take it. Seems like a good card, you know. And I suppose that will do for the Forge. Equipping abilities. You've gained a new combat ability for a hero. Open their hero screen to equip this new ability. The hero screen can be opened at any time in the Abbey with the button. Equip and salvage. Abilities can be equipped or swapped with the cards already in a hero's combat deck. Any unused abilities should be salvaged for essence, which is required for upgrades, items and more. Makes sense. I really like the knockback. Heroes must have 8 abilities equipped to their combat decks. Makes sense. I'm gonna replace one step ahead with the Cosmic Ray. I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, that seems like a good option. Also, we can customize Captain Marvel, I just realized. We can give her the bomber. Combat outfit. Cool. Ah, we can make her also shirtless, surprisingly enough. Midnight Sun. Marwell. I think this is from the Legendary Edition DLC. Ooh, Medieval Marvel. Cool. I'm gonna keep the default look on because I don't know, I kind of like it.
Hey Hunter, got a sec to spare?
At least for now, I don't wanna mess with the DLC outfits much. Wanna keep it vanilla, you know. Let's see.
Intriguing.
Inspected that last time. Was this here before? I think we inspected it as well. Actually.
That is something.
There's something indeed.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I look forward to it.
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Alrighty then. So far so good. Also welcome back, Vroid. Let's go spar with the Ghost Rider.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training.
Ooh, there they are.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest. The time for punishment is here.
I do love the voice. That is a really good voice.
Judgment is on its way. There's no escape for the wicked.
This place is like a resort compared to some of the spots I've worked out of. Heroes have just gotten spoiled these days.
How do I spare with him? I suppose with this. Daily sparring. There we go.
Like playing with fire, huh?
Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. Cool. Begin sparring.
Maybe you should be the spirit.
Boring complete. It was quick. All heroes gain 1 resist at mission start. Cool. Upgrade abilities.
Time to take it to the next level.
I can upgrade Captain Marvel apparently. Ooh, the 1 step ahead, I see. Sure. That seems like a good upgrade.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Another mission awaits. Doug?
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
I may in fact owe her my life.
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
This is hard for you, isn't it?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now. Not bad, Hunter. Guess I owe Nico a little money. I thought the Ghost Rider would be tougher.
Cool. Talk to Captain Marvel in the war room. I know that's probably something we should prioritize. I am so heavily tempted to go explore some more though. Especially now that we have one of the spells at our disposal. Maybe we can open some secrets somewhere. You know. Who knows? Let me go check. Wait, this one we activated in the previous episode, I remember that. Still not quite sure what it will do for us. Yeah, one way to find out, I suppose. Which is to be patient and wait. Can we open this, I wonder? It does have this symbol on it. Well, there we go. Elemental altar. We open something new. Before the next mission, we might as well try the best to get upgraded. Glowing vessel. Victims of the witch trials. A vessel created by witches to honor the innocent. Interesting. Not really sure what this will be used for, but also there is some wolf's bane all over the place. Lots of crafting items, and we haven't really found out yet how to do crafting. So I'm gonna be interested. Chicken mushroom. Okay. More wolf's bane. Cool. Even more. When we finally learn how to craft, we will have all the freaking resources we can possibly want. I see this as the absolute win. for sure. The Wheel of Fortune. Domino knows the way in which the wheel will turn and shows the answer in the playing card she displays. This card represents luck and good fortune, along with opportunity in the future. Cool. That is actually pretty cool. Like it a lot. Somebody broke the bridge. Wonder what's over there. If we learn this spell, we might be able to get over there. That's good, I suppose. Ah, nothing in this building. There is another spell over here that we need to do a thing. Okay. Ooh, there is another card up here. How do I get up there? Suppose this way. This is a pretty big place. Surprisingly enough. Where did I see the card? I thought it was... There it is. Justice. She-Hulk proudly holds the scales of justice in one hand and her briefcase in the other. Ready to face the courtroom, this card represents justice and fairness and righting the wrongs of the world. Cool. I would have more so expected Daredevil to be displayed on the justice card, but they are both lawyers, so I guess it makes sense for either one of them. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we explored everything over here. We explored that thing. Let's explore over here now. I wanna make sure I got everything. I don't wanna miss something, you know. Where does this lead? To yet another card, which is death. Death stands before the black vortex, surrounded by the prized infinity stones. Tempting us with possibility, this card represents transformation and entering a new phase of one's life. We are getting all the tarot cards. I wonder what happens when you collect them all. Do you get to fight the Pokemon League? Only time will tell. Moonlight painting found. Cool. And February 22nd, 2020. I've said I am sorry so many times today. I might as well say it here too. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened out there. Agatha and I train at her altar all the time, but something was different. Somehow this time I lost control. Agatha could have been hurt, and it would have been my fault. Damn, I need to figure this stuff out. Caretaker isn't looking at me the same. Agatha makes it look so easy, and I just make everything harder. We will find a way to draw the elemental energy back to the altar, and we will try again, we always do. P.S. Somehow I broke the cauldron too. I wasn't even in the library today. Holy moly. July 15, 17, 10. My favorite days are those with Agatha. She even talks more than Sarah sometimes, but it doesn't feel like a drooling lecture. She's always smiling and her face lights up when she tells me about all of the plants, trees and mushrooms that we come across. I never thought I would find myself excited to share the healing properties of moonflowers or dryad's saddles. Agatha tells me that one day knowing these things will come in handy, but for now it's just fun to learn them. So more chicken mushroom. I wonder if chicken mushroom actually exists, because I never heard of it. Probably just isn't in my country. Another haven discovered. Cool. Very cool. So we came from over there. There is a door over there. And I think I explored everything in here except for the route that seems to be leading somewhere this way. Chicken shroom. I love to see it. Love to see it for sure. Witch hazel. I'm gonna collect all the plants in the forest. Just you wait. There will be nothing left after I am done with it. The completionist in me just wants to explore. I wonder if they regrow after each night. Otherwise that would be a pretty limited supply if they didn't. Unless there is a finite number of things you can craft that corresponds to the collectible amount. Guess only time will tell us per usual. Can I do anything here? Doesn't seem like it. This looks like a place where there will be something later, maybe. Chase it. Let's continue moving this way, I suppose. We will find all the secrets. At least I hope. Okay, another new place. This area is huge. Absolutely huge. Wait a minute, this is where we were. We just made a loop-de-loop. Okay. Well, that makes it easier. That means we should now go pick up the shroom over here. Some witch hazel. No. Let's try opening this door over here. There we go.
Noble Oster guides my hand.
I'm glad to be able to open these things. We entered the Whispering Woods. Holy moly, you right there. Hello. Cannot open cracked walls just yet. Yeah, hello there, you right there. You played some Binding of Isaac Repentance. I see. In fact, I'm pretty sure I was lurking there for a little bit. I hope it went well. I hope you got some W. Thank you so much for the raid. It really means a lot.
This looks like a fairy ring.
Fairy ring. If I spin in it or something happens, probably not. Not a single loss today, holy moly. That's pretty good. The game scammed you, you could have won harder. I see. It do be like that sometimes. In the Isaac, that's for sure. But I'm glad to hear you got those W's. I assume we will learn the power to break walls eventually. Over here. Another remains of the witch trials collected. I am currently playing Marvel's Midnight Suns once again. And there is a lot of stuff to do, but currently I'm just exploring the forest area near the home location. Mainly because I'm curious and I wanna explore and collect all the thingies and such. But if you need to rest after your stream, feel free to do so. Make sure to get some food and hydrate and such. And thank you so much for the raid. Really means a lot. I suppose it's time to go this way. We found the hermit card from the Binding of Isaac. We can go to the shop. Namor wields his trident with power, but remains tranquil in his strength below water. This card represents solitude and finding the answer sought from within one's own self. Let's go, capitalism. Oh, true, the things human people do. Yeah, sometimes we gotta get some hydration and such. What the heck is this? Air rod?
It is one of the elemental rods.
This quartz stone is so light it almost floats. Fluffy white and grey horns conceal a core of roiling thunderclouds, which emit small bursts of light from time to time. I'm not sure what this will be used for, but I'm glad I found it, that's for sure. And I think that's everything in this area in particular, because we cannot break the walls yet, so I suppose let's get out of here. We also explored everything in here. And we need a power to get across the bridge and such, so let's get out of here as well. There is a chicken mushroom. No. So that's one area properly explored, I suppose. Let's see. This wasn't here before. The lazy stream. I feel called out by that discovery. What's over here? Any toys by any chance? Doesn't seem like it. And by toys I mean gifts for my fellow Midnight Suns at the camp. Let's continue looking around. There is definitely more stuff we can open with the spell. I am certain of it. And if not, at least we can collect some collectibles, you know. I'm pretty sure we can do so. And if you are watching on YouTube, you can skip ahead. It's of course not required that you watch every single exploration. You can skip ahead to the fights and cutscenes as you wish. I will provide timestamps as per usual in the description down below. But yeah, I wanna explore. Currently I'm in the mood to just walk around and see collectibles, get some level ups. We cannot get through this unfortunately. That's alright. My eyes are looking all over the place for anything at all. I do not see at the moment. Let's try going through this area over here. There is something over here. Ooh, underground. Would you look at that?
Blessings of the goddess.
It's a fire. It's a key. You've collected an arcane key. Arcane keys can open the arcane chests scattered around the abbey and its grounds. Well, there we go. We finally found our very first key. I don't see anything else in this cave, so let's go out of it. Ooh. I wonder how did I not notice it before, though. I thought I was here once before. Maybe I just wasn't looking properly. Now we can open a chest. I'm just gonna open the first one we come across. I don't think there is a need to choose any specific one. Got a shrine we cannot inspect at the moment. Ooh, oyster mushroom. For a second I thought it was something new. It's just a shroom. It's a lovely little lake. Absolutely nothing over here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Like looking all over the place. Also, I just almost spilled my coffee. That would have been unfortunate. Thankfully, it was only almost. I don't think there is anything else for us in this cave. I'm just gonna double check though. Actually, you know what? Let's go to. That would have been bad, indeed, indeed. I think we kind of explored everything we possibly could in the area at the moment. I don't see anything else. Then again, my eyesight isn't absolutely perfect. So it's very possible I am missing some stuff. The wild cliffs. They do be wild, that's for sure. There is a chest over here. Let's use the key for it. Let's see what will happen. This will be the first chest opening, so wish me luck. Hopefully it's something cool. Arcane chests. Look for arcane chests on the abbey grounds and unlock them with arcane keys. Arcane chests reset periodically, so return to previously opened chests to see if you can open them again. The higher your arcane level, the more rewards each arcane chest will have. So you are saying the chests are infinite, but I need to get more keys or something? I don't even know what I got. It looked like a color palette. Presumably to change the color of my outfits or something. I expected it to be like weapons or something. But I guess color palette is nice as well. This is the very beginning where we were originally awakened. Hunter's Folly. I haven't been back here since then. Maybe there is some stuff we can pick up that I missed, like these chicken mushrooms over here. Another chest. I am out of keys though. Another shroom. Spell required over here. You are legally blind without glasses. It's so bad. I feel like with each passing year, my eyesight slowly gets worse and worse. But I am not too bothered by it. Because... oh well, you know. Oh well. Not much we can do about it, so just oh well. Yours is getting worse. Like, you are glad you're stopped because you are needing new glasses every single year. Yeah, it do be like that, that's for sure. Until you stop growing up, then you could wear the same glasses for years. It wouldn't even be like a issue if the glasses weren't so damn expensive in this economy. Holy moly. We can open this.
She believes in our purpose.
I don't have this spell. Dreamer's Descent. I keep finding new areas. And I keep finding resources for what I assume will eventually be potions or something. You are glad you know places with cheap glasses. Relatively cheap, you mean? I see, I see. It do be hard these days to find some affordable, you know, places in general. February 20th, 1708. Agatha always makes me laugh. My aunt is so serious, always. Sometimes I catch her smiling like a little girl, but only when she's with Agatha. With me, she's just serious. The way she looks at me sometimes, I don't think she knows that I see it, but I do. She's afraid. She's afraid that I'm going to be just like my mother. Holy moly, that's all I'm gonna say. Another spell place that I don't have the spell for. The wooded hilltop has been discovered. What? What's this? Inspect.
Fascinating.
Pet cemetery, small headstones honoring the abbey's beloved pets. It says Cleo, cherished companion, who will fearfully meow in our hearts forever. Why is it so blurry?
This rubble looks loose.
It do be looking loose. Let's try to unloosen it.
Must not be her purview.
Oh, that didn't work.
I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
Unknown grave mystery.
What is
handmade father doll, a doll for my father. I spent extra time on this one. Stink. What if I open you?
The goddess must be busy.
Didn't work. I kind of figured it wouldn't, but I figured why not give it a shot, you know? You never know.
Curious.
Baker construct. Symbolic totems currently constructed to honor the older gods. Elder gods, I mean. Some mushrooms. Wanda's journal from March 4th, 2020. They stopped tending to this grave some time ago. I guess I am the only one that comes out here these days. So I get it. It's so sad though. It was hundreds of years ago, but I can feel so much sorrow in this place. But a loss like that, a husband and a father, that doesn't just go away. Maybe that's why everything happened the way it did. Ooh, I have no idea what this grave is all about.
Interesting.
So that is indeed quite the mystery. Quite the mystery. Give me those shrooms over here, thank you. I'm getting stuck on some rocks, it's not good.
Ah, I see.
Ooh, faded journal. Hunter's Journal 1712. Lilith is no longer the light that she once was. All that remains is darkness. Darkness that wears the face of the woman I once called my mother. I am prepared to lay down my life, for many will perish if I do not act. Only one of us shall walk away from the storm that awaits. It will be me. I can feel it. There are only moments left. Ooh. What the heck? Foraging Quarterly? It's a recipe book. Full of tips and tricks, the Quarterly is a must-have for any foraging enthusiast. Delivery fees apply. Strength tonic and common gift. Cool. I'm not sure where exactly I am. Or where I was, or where I will be in this game, but let's continue exploring. Seems like we are finding new stuff everywhere at the moment. Well, I remember being here. I remember going through here. I wasn't down. Wait a minute. If I go all the way back here and all the way back here, ooh, mushrooms. Don't mind if I do. I probably have like 500 of them already. Yo, this is the entrance. Okay, this is where I started. Which means I haven't been straight down this way. Let's check around. Well, it doesn't seem like there is anything. I wish there was like detective vision or something that would allow me to see interactable stuff in the environment, you know? It'd make it so much easier. Though I do understand why there isn't such a thing. Rare chest found. Caretaker never did like the idea of being idolized in a doll form.
Caretaker hardly spoke of him, but I like to imagine my father was a great hero whose spirit protected these woods.
It's a gift. Interesting gift. That almost looks like a ledge you can walk across, but apparently not. Apparently not. So we've been down there. Befriend. Have we been up here actually? I don't think we have. Lots of chicken. Another arcane chest. Handmade hunter though. This doll never had to leave its family behind. Maybe that's why I made it.
Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training.
Notes on hedge magic recipe book. One of the works of hedge magic that treats the subject with respect. Moderate attack essence and iron oak char. Cool. Cool. I am making discoveries all over the place. I'm glad I decided to do some exploring. Scary cave, 1688. That's like one of the oldest we've seen so far. Today, with the help of my loyal followers, I continued work on the foundations of this house of worship. I knew I was called here to this spot for a reason, and praise be, I have found that reason. This page I have unearthed is no ordinary parchment, but whispers to me, calling me to extend my influence and share these words with the people of this village. When he calls, I will listen, for I am his faithful servant. The page whispers to me, and I weep with joy. It is the most clear example of his hand that I have ever witnessed. Ooh, cool. Cool. A bit spooky, but definitely cool.
This is whispering.
Arcane level 2. You get one more cosmetic reward from the arcane chests. Glyph crawled in bone chalk. Its meaning known only to the witch who wrote it. Okay. Well, is that everything in this cave? It's like a yes. We managed to get a level up, which is nice. If only I still had the key, we could have unlocked something right now. And it would give us better rewards since we leveled up, but oh well. I didn't know, now I know, that we should save the key for the late game. Preferably end game, when we have like the maximum level or something. Not sure what's the strategy, but that seems like a good strategy. You know, another spell over there, another wall we cannot break over here. I don't remember if we've been down here under the bridge, but I don't see anything in here. Some flowers, I suppose. Okay, seems like this is the only area we haven't explored yet. So let's open it up.
Noble Oster guides my hand.
Open it up, Stone Terrace. This place is huge, absolutely huge. In fact, I would say it's insanely huge. Look at the sheer size of this place. We've been exploring for like 30 minutes, I think.
Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this.
December 1688. The people of Salem lined up outside, drooling at the chance to be part of this congregation. I cannot be more pleased with how many seek out the truth within these walls. With the guidance of Cthulhu and the power within this page, I will set them free. I am the one that has been chosen. And I praise Cthulhu for granting me this blessing and this power. Yet, where there is light, there are those who oppose it. A coven of witches stalks around us, deceiving my flock and sowing the seeds of distrust. They will be stopped. They will be stopped, you say? Very well then. I don't see anything else in the cave. Let's check the map. Where are we? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is indeed a very huge place. Look at this. We barely scratched the surface, it seems. Another one of these. Let's pay our respects.
The great seer known as Endra Moore is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line, but she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns.
There we go, another one is lit. We cannot go this way because we don't have the, I suppose, jump spell or whatever it is we need for broken bridges. 1712. We only have so much time before Lilith's shadow falls upon this ground. Until then, I must continue to train. I must continue to become who I am destined to be. I am the hunter. I will hunt. I am the streamer. I will stream. Let's go. Mood indeed. So I came from over here and I went this way and this way. So let me finish checking out this entire site, I suppose, before I do the middle. Basically start by hugging the edges and then make way to the middle. Inspect.
I need to find the next moon seal.
It doesn't really help me. Where is this? The Hearty Oaks. Hearty Oaks. Okay, this looks like end of the section. Arcane cooking for the gifted amateur. Gifted indeed, these recipes look difficult. Moderate skill essence and a rune of aggression. You are making discoveries, good ones. I am happy to hear. So you can see I am making some discoveries as well. In this environment. Did I check the stones over here? Yes, there is nothing. Let's check under the bridge. Is there anything under the bridge? Ooh. There is a stingy, but I cannot interact with it. Another tarot card, the High Priestess. It will be the mom's foot, I suppose. Jean Grey stands powerfully and summons flames from her palms. Holding her stance and waiting for the next move, this card represents instinct and wisdom with a hint of mystery. Jean Grey from the Phoenix Saga. I wonder if she is in this universe. Or, by which I mean in this game, I suppose. Would be interesting.
The standing stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
Is there? Is there really? Huh. Seems like something I wanna experiment with. Let's see. Like you need to use this spell over here, which we do not have, to do something special. Let's continue to hack the edges of the map, which brings us down here.
Caretaker was furious when she found I had built this. I wonder what she was really afraid of.
This doll was for my mother before things changed.
I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became.
Well, sometimes it do be like that. Let's look around some more. Another one of these that we cannot do anything about. 1710. Sometimes I wake, still caught up in my dreams. I am running but seemingly going nowhere. The dream seems to go on and on. It is dark and freezing, and I am trying to hide and make myself as small as possible to not be seen or heard. Sometimes there are strange voices screaming from far away, and I am on my feet again, running. I am never fast enough. It feels like these dreams are distant memories, or maybe something yet to come. But when I shake away the sleep, I'm safe and warm. Agatha and Sarah are here. Everything feels okay. Illustrated mycology. The ink and watercolor illustrations almost jump off the page. Rare gift and minor heroic essence. Minor heroic essence. I remembered how to pronounce it correctly. Holy moly. I love when that happens. This book looks also pickable, but apparently not. Here I go exploring again. I think that's everything in this area, to be honest. I see another journal page. 2020. When I first came here to work with Agatha, I used to sit in the shadows of the standing stones and meditate. There was a peacefulness here. Maybe it helped me feel a connection to Transia somehow. I don't know. Agatha tells me this was a place that the blood would reach out to the older gods themselves for guidance. Maybe they can guide me too. Perhaps. So we know what happened, unfortunately. I wonder if we will get to see a cutscene of something of what exactly went down between Wanda and Agatha before we came in. I think that will be interesting to see. Some little flashback, you know. I think that's everything though, so let's get out of here. Did I check over here? Yeah, I did. Can I do anything here now? Place doors?
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave?
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you could not save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague. The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
Sounds like Alzheimer's, maybe. If it went beyond his body, like it corrupted his mind, you know, could be something like that. How did she react?
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her grief, she lost herself, and her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes. I couldn't see another way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the mother of demons?
No, this was something else, but cut from the same cloth. Your mother was no longer the woman I knew. The sister I had fought alongside for centuries. She was gone.
I've never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds here without churning up so many old memories. Maybe now you understand why I don't venture out here that often anymore.
And the plague?
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon joined the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the New World. I saw her perform near miracles with the potions she concocted from the plants in her garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she never found one.
No, despite her efforts, nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
We can talk again later.
Thank you, Sarah. Your timing may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter. Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
We got arcane key. Can I open this? I can. Legendary palette, rare palette. Yeah, it just gives you palettes, I suppose. That's alright.
Tell me about my father.
Believe it or not, you could thank your father for those good looks of yours. There is a striking resemblance.
I only have the faintest memory of him. What was he like?
He was honest. A working man, you could say. Authentic. Of course, I still didn't like him, but that wasn't really his fault. I'm old enough to admit that now.
But he loved my mother?
He loved her, and she was smitten with him. As the story goes, they were happy together. For a time.
Until I came along?
You were an unexpected gift, but a welcome one. Your father was very proud.
I wish I could talk with him now.
I know that feeling all too well, kiddo. I'm not sure we've ever had so many eager new recruits come along in such a short time. We must be doing something right.
Think right for sure. Well, that's a side quest complete. Somehow we managed to get it done. And we earned some new color palettes as a reward as well, which is nice. I suppose now will be the time to go back to town, because there is probably nothing else for us to do in the open world without learning new spells. It's like everything else is kind of blocked off, with either having to jump or having to break a wall, or the third one, which I'm not sure what it is, but yeah. Eventually we will get it all. Before I do anything else, let me quickly go check over here. Anything I can take? Ooh. Caretaker's Journal 1710. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, barely grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I am optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future. But there have been outbursts. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. And of course they are talking about this thing on my neck that I'm currently wearing. I know at first glance you probably thought I was just some submissive fella with, you know, a request for a leash, but no, it's actually a magical band that protects me. So there we go. That's the lore. Right there. Let's look around. It still looks a bit kinky. I mean, maybe it has multiple uses, you know. Could be. Can I do another training, maybe? No. Do you have anything to say?
Guess I can put away the garlic. Won't do much good against Hydra.
I see. That's true. You could make garlic bread. It's a tip for you there, Mr. Blade, if that is your real name. Let's go ahead and do something. Let's speak with you.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
You are my friend. This is the most friendly person so far in this game. Let's invite her to Haven. Each Haven can only be used once. Each hero will join a Haven only once. Major friendship XP gains. Fishing, watch birds, mushroom hunting, painting. I'm not sure what she would be into. Gonna take a wild guess that maybe watching birds.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask. Food must be completely different. Now it's all pre-packaged and preserved. Are there any meals you missed from 300 years ago?
No, I'm the hunter I hunted. Not really, I can cook anything. Yes, I miss Agatha's cooking.
Agatha made a pumpkin stew. I can still remember the taste.
With the dash of cinnamon? Oh, I love that. I wonder if she wrote down the recipe. Ugh, now I'm getting hungry. Let's wrap this up and raid the kitchen before Dr. Strange heats up his funky-smelling leftovers.
Okay, and we can give her a gift. Let's give her the Thai part candle. I hope she likes it.
Can we do it again?
She liked it. Continue. Nice.
It's super easy to hang out with you, Hunter. Tony Stark used to be the ultra-rich jerk I saw on TV. Now, he's the ultra-rich jerk who eats all the cashews in the bowl.
Hanging out with people spooky. It do be spooky for sure. But yeah, so far we made 6 friends. Blade is still at 0 when it comes to friendship level. I think everyone is 0 except for Nico. Nico has the level up pending. I'm not sure what that means. Not sure what that means. Let's go talk with Carol Danvers.
Oh, hey Hunter.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Yes, but how is this my problem? I will find her. We don't have time for this. Let's go with the middle option.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter. Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her.
So she mentioned Wanda before she poofed. You see Hunter now wears spells because he doesn't want his butt to feel so exposed. Yeah, there is actually surprisingly enough a lot of outfits in this game. Charlie, Nico, Ghost Rider. I have no idea where she would be. The quest lady, I mean. I don't suppose those two know either. I'm gonna ask them anyways, though.
Doctor, have you seen magic recently?
I'm curious why you would be asking me that. Perhaps I'm just being sensitive, but I get the feeling she doesn't like me very much. I suspect it has something to do with losing Wanda. Sorry I can't help you more.
How about you, Tony?
You would not perchance know where I can find magic?
Sure, just look all around you. The Abbey is literally littered with magic. Can't go anywhere without tripping over some hex or curse.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
I think he misunderstood our question, but alrighty then. Alrighty. I haven't asked you yet. Let's ask you.
Nico, do you know where magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
Wanda's room, okay.
I usually just wing it out there.
You usually just wing it? I see. Oh, Terrace. This is Wanda's room. Oh, let's put this over there, I suppose. Confirm.
That looks good.
I'm not sure what I'm seeing on this painting. Like, lady is giving someone a bracelet, and he's absolutely shook by that. He looks absolutely bamboozled. Meanwhile, there is a guy in a red pointing a finger at him with a depressed look on his face. And he's trying to pull down the roof. I have no clue what this means, but you know what? Cool. Cool indeed. Also, we can inspect this, apparently. Let's put this over there.
Very nice.
To be completely honest, this is actually really freaking cool. Also, that skeleton down there at the bottom heavily reminds me of the one that appeared in Rock of Ages 1 in one of the cutscenes. I wonder if it's related to it, if it's like the same one maybe. Cool. We can also put this over here.
I wonder who painted this.
Evening in the woods, you know.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Finally found some use for the paintings without having to spend any actual currency.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
You miss Wanda, don't you? Or looks like an interesting book.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
Put that accursed thing down, find anything good, or I can help you with that. Oof. I don't wanna say this, because I feel like that will hurt. my friendship level with magic, so I'm gonna do the middle section.
I do not suppose there are any spells in there that will banish Lilith and save the world?
Hard to say. These incantations appear to have been written for Wanda alone. Maybe a world without Wanda is one we are not meant to save. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will save her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Dr. Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Well, I did increase the friendship, even though it kind of sounded like we kind of made her a little match, you know. But yeah, I think we did good. I think we did good. Let's go speak with you once again. No?
Hey.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Alrighty then. Select a mission. And you know what that means, because I'm trying to make roughly 2-hour-long episodes of Midnight Suns. I think this is where we will end this one. And in the next one we will jump straight into the next mission at the very beginning. But yeah, this will do for today, that's for sure. I'm gonna quickly, before I actually end it, I'm gonna check my messages. There is nothing new. I wanted to check into my room as well. I wanted to figure out where exactly are the pallets that we unlocked located. Let's see. Will they be seen over here, maybe, if I go base appearance? That's the face. Maybe athletic black. I'm not sure where do the pallets show up. Oh, over here, I think. Night shift. Steel wing. I am tempted to buy the night shift. Look how cool it looks. It's a cool one. Combat outfits. But 300 is a lot. It's also true. Maybe only some of these have like the ability to change the palette for. I'm not too sure. Room customization. I can change my bed color. Ooh, look at that. Can make it black. Oh, the red one doesn't look bad either. Why does everything cost so many currency? How do I get more currency? That's also another question I have. If we go into inventory, gloss, used to purchase customization options for heroes, and you get it from missions and arcane chests. Okay, what are credits? Missions and arcane chests, purchasing, room upgrades, daily sparring, combat therapy. Heroic essence, so on and so forth. Okay. Combat items. Well, at least we know where the pallets will be located. Too bad we cannot really do anything about it just yet, because the currency needs to get bigger for sure. But yeah, this is where I will end the game for today. So once again, let me go ahead and overwrite the biscuit save file. There we go. And I'm gonna continue some other time. So thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been once again a lot of fun. And yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this game. Especially the dialogues. I think the storytelling and the dialogues are very, very lovely. Definitely nicely put together. And I think the lore overall, as well as the characters, are really well put together as well. The only story-wise thing I didn't like so far is the implementation of the in-universe social media. Because I feel like it's kind of out of character for certain characters to be on there, but otherwise I am really loving this game, and I will be excited to continue with next time. But yeah, thank you and bye bye.